is the Too Easy Podcast. What's good, y'all? Happy Friday.
What's good? Happy Friday, man. Friday. I love Fridays, man.
Shit. I know you happy. You probably gonna go crazy. This man probably gonna
Oh,
end up
no.
on the 5 o'clock news tomorrow.
Oh yeah, last
Yeah.
night. Last night. Dominican probably about to be out here, but on them Friday nights.
Yeah.
Whew.
Cops are they're gonna call the cops and be like, "See, senor, Mr. Police Officer, this man Dominican Papi, he's stealing all our booty."
Stealing all the ass, boy.
He said, nah, man, it was good. It was good. It was a funny week. Yeah, man, there's a lot of stupid shit going on. I don't know if we want to start off with the Woman of the Year, Lizzo, coming out with sexual assault allegations and fucking and fat shaming allegations, and then not to mention like 4 or 5 people coming out
What the fuck is fat
supposedly.
shaming allegation?
Yeah, so I mean, supposedly for fat shaming, which is funny as fuck and very ironic. I was laughing when I saw that shit. I was like, how? I was laughing when I saw that shit. I was like, how did they even? How was that even possible? I'm like,
Where does this world coming to? Fat shaming?
I don't know if she was shaming him for being too skinny or she was blaming him for being too fat. I hope it's the other way around because if she was fucking shaming him from being too fucking fat, then I'll just have to give her the irony award of the year. Honestly, I don't know how to fucking tell the hypocrite of the year award. Would definitely
Fat.
go to Lizzo. I'll be like, God damn.
Like that makes no sense. I ain't gonna lie. Like I am super bad at fat shaming. On accident though. On accident. Only because I believe in the best out of people. But if I was ever accused of fat shaming, the people that know me, I'll be in prison like for a very long time. I really hope that don't become a law because I'm moving to fucking Mars and some shit, man.
Yeah, no, because I mean, like the way she was handling it. I mean, from the looks of it, it looks so the the essay allegations is coming from I believe a couple years ago when they were performing, they were touring in Amsterdam, and they
Hmm.
went to this this burlesque clubs, where they perform live porn and shit like that on stage and shit like that. There's a
You went there?
at Amsterdam. It's like a haven of like sex craze, drugs, and everything. Like it's pretty much one of the havens in the world, biggest havens in the world for that shit. And you can do a
I
lot of
mean,
crazy shit. Damn, a lot of
where?
crazy shit. But
Didn't
they
didn't know
went
about
to
that,
this
man.
club. Yeah, they did at this club where these two, I guess, nude performers were, getting it on, and she forced one of her dancers. I guess they went out, and she told one of her dancers to go on stage and get involved or touch them while they're doing the business on stage. And fucking, I guess that's like what's called. I guess I was like her. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was her audition just to get in the group. Like I guess they're trying to prove themselves to Lizzo and shit like that. And I guess Lizzo's like a big ass bully, like kind of like Ellen DeGeneres, bullies on fucking people. I mean, I don't know if you remember that shit, but
Kind of
yeah,
like
she
Suge Knight.
yeah, oh fucking shit. She could probably lay Suge Knight's ass out, fucking linebacker ass, not even
Yeah.
linebacker, lineman ass. Looking fucking she looks like a chocolate dud on steroids, a milk dud on steroids. Oh my god,
What's that?
fucking
Talking about girls.
with a weave on. She look like a milk dud with a weave
Wait,
on.
isn't Lizzo from Houston?
I don't even know. I don't keep up with it like these singers. Like I don't keep up with that shit. Like oh wait, I think I know what you're talking about. I think you're talking about Meg's Thee Stallion big ass too. Her ass is another one.
Yeah, her
But she
ass.
actually,
Her ass used to work at Bombshells.
yeah, no, she's actually in shape though. I'll give her that one part. Even
Hmm.
though fucking her ass was out there fucking all these other stars while she was with her boyfriend and shit. lying ass. But anyways, fucking yeah, like her ass is another one too. I bet you she's full of shit
Mhm.
too. But
Yeah, she from Houston.
yeah, which sucks
Lizzo.
too because I'm like, damn, I don't know if a motherfucker gonna see this. He be like, probably gonna be some fucking feminist group coming after me, do rags. Like you do not mess with our queen. They fucking they shoot me. They could be like a local podcaster shot by angry gang members of a feminist group
Angry
called the
Mob.
the Meg Mob. Fucking fucking bunch of fat bitches and weaves. Back to you, Helen. Back to you, Helen. Fucking but yeah, now going back to Lizzo's big ass, fucking her ass just got signed to the Las Vegas Raiders. Fucking no, I'm just like, but
For a second, I
now,
was like, wait a minute.
yeah,
I was like, that
fucking
sounds like a
yeah, she's
fucking
gonna be she's
army name right there.
she just signed a $4,300,000 deal with the Las Vegas Raiders. She's gonna be a defensive tackle.
Right in the thick of it.
Goddamn.
Into the
But
thick
yeah,
of it.
no,
And what you say?
yeah, no. So yeah, like there's everybody's coming out the woodworks now. So right now is the easiest time. Even though I don't like Lizzo, I don't like anything she stands for, and she's just one of these industry puppets that's being used to fucking push an agenda, especially of people of, especially in this country, a country of fat idiots. Me being one of them, and so she's just there to. She's a industry puppet, industry baby, or however you want to call it.
Yeah,
And she's used to push the agenda to say, "Oh, it's okay to be fat and shit like that." No, the fuck it is not. I'm
it's
fat
not.
and I want to lose this weight as soon as possible. So fucking no, it's not good to be fat. Is it like all that fucking agenda shit that the fucking industry pushes on a daily? No, it's not okay to be fat. The amount of fame you got is probably beyond your wildest dreams, and I get it. When you're given a check to do the shit you normally do, of course you're gonna be like, okay, of course you're gonna push that agenda for years. As long as you can, as long as the checks keep coming in, you're gonna keep pushing that agenda. But the thing is, like, I think it might have grown on her and it might have built up her ego. Of course, it's gonna build up her ego, especially being Lizzo. Of course, it built up her ego. And so now she probably thought, she probably this whole time been thinking she's the top shit around here and been doing all this stupid shit, having her fucking dancers have the initiative to actually become official dancers, having them join sex workers in Amsterdam and shit like that, and doing weird shit. So
Mm.
it makes sense, but at the same time,
That if that
I'm
was
not.
a man,
Yeah. Oh, that was a man. If that was fucking, let's say Jack Black, Jack Black's big ass. They would have been like, "You fat bastard! I always knew you were a piece of shit." All these people are
look,
gonna come out the woodwork.
look at this toxic masculinity being
Jack Black
displayed.
called me a nigger. He called me a nigger in the subway back in '98. I remember it. I knew you were gonna get it, bitch. It's gonna be some old. It's gonna be some old motherfucker, homeless motherfucker that no dollar in his name. He called me a nigger on the subway. I knew he was gonna get it.
Nah,
Nah,
that motherfucker be in prison. That motherfucker be in prison.
and
He don't even know
motherfucker,
what question to ask.
and and the fucked up part is he'll be not even to get nasty, but he'll be the first one to get essayed in prison. He's a cute, cuddly, small, can fit in your pocket. They're gonna grab his little big ass, throw his head on his like, ah! He's gonna be trying to do his dances to try to get out of it.
Or like they want to do, hey, come over here, kiss
Uh,
on my lips. I'm feeling romantic. You know that video?
yeah, I can imagine him doing a full press interview, and then fucking Mark Henry's big ass comes out in the back, and he's like, "Oh no, man, press conference!" He fucking snatches his ass
Hey,
and
hey,
shit.
get off that camera. Get off that
Fucking
camera.
they fucking violate him live. Oh my gosh, what is he doing to Jack Black? No, Jack Black, he's a national treasure. Everybody was kung fu fighting.
This what it looks like in the real world, guys.
Oh man. Can't wait for that movie to come out too next year. Supposedly it's coming out. But anyways.
Which one?
Kung Fu Panda 4, I think.
Oh
But
shit, they're making a four.
I guess so. Shit, I haven't seen nothing about it, but yeah, I guess we'll see. But fucking going back to Lizzo's big ass, fucking yeah, nah, her ass. This and the thing is, it is easy to shit on somebody when everything goes bad because now there's people coming out on TikTok and people coming out like I said, full disclosure, I don't like anything about Lizzo. I don't like the agenda she pushes. I don't like the fucking narrative she pushes on the daily. I like nothing about her. However, I'm not just gonna take a full, giant shit on her without wiping. I'm gonna at least wipe a little bit. I can't just go in and fucking just run right out. Give her a fucking what's that thing called, a peppermint patty. That's the thing they do in Germany. I, fucking shout out to all my Germany listeners. I guess we made it into the podcast this week, but but yeah, nah, I can't like, other than the fact that I don't like her, that's where I'm gonna keep it. Like, everyone's just coming out the woodworks. Everyone's saying, there's one girl came out on TikTok saying how Lizzo fucking stole her boyfriend that she was with for like 10 years. And I don't know if you saw that TikTok. Then there's some there's some old lady saying that she got bitch slapped at a Christmas party by Lizzo. And it's all these fucking people coming out on TikTok or YouTube, everything. Now everyone's telling their survivor story of Lizzo. This is how I survived Lizzo. This is how I survived.
That's why if I ever, well, when I make money, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm
For
turning off.
real.
I'm deleting all my accounts. Social media,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I don't want nothing.
Yeah,
Cause
man. I mean,
ain't nobody about to
it's
come out the
scary.
woodworks going, oh yeah, I remember when, you know, he used to finger me in the movie theater. Some stupid shit like that. And they come
Yeah,
out
that's
like,
like,
oh yeah, I don't want to
yeah,
fucking.
yeah, no, it'd be some like, and the thing is, my thing is, where was all this before any of this shit came out? You know what I mean? I always find it funny. Where was this energy before any of this started? You know what I
Motherfuckers
mean?
get sprayed, boy. Just like Deshaun
Motherfuckers get
Watson.
very, yeah, Deshaun
Motherfuckers
Watson.
get
I'm not
sprayed like
gonna
Deshaun Watson. I'll be like, ooh. Like,
now.
where are
Is
you?
he now? Does Deshaun Watson do some weird shit on his days off? Probably, probably.
You know what I think he does though. I think all men do. I don't think all men. Obviously, men with money. I think this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like they get massages, right? And obviously during a massage, you
Yeah.
get hard. If it's a woman
Oh
like
yeah.
rub it down, you
Yeah.
get erect a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like not
Yeah.
like
I mean,
not a full. You might get a full erection, but usually you get erect like a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then he probably just like, well, like extra for a happy finish, and then they
yeah.
probably do this shit, and then he probably like, yeah, I just want to point it on you or some shit. I don't know. He probably
Oh,
come up with some
he
weird
probably,
shit.
so one of the girls' story was that, so supposedly he admitted to it. There's one thing he had to admit to during the trial or something. He was getting fucking sued and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking supposedly, he likes fingers up his ass and shit like that, and that's how he busts and shit like that. You know what I mean? There's some shit like that on his fucking, like, one of the girls said some stupid shit. And his lawyer, he had a horrible lawyer too. His lawyer was fucking, I don't know if you saw his lawyer when all the allegations first came out, where they're like, it's okay to it's okay to get a happy ending or some shit like that. He tweeted. And I'm like, bro, you're not supposed to be talking about the case at all. You got to shut. I was like, yo, this motherfucker might end up going to jail, man. I'm like, I'm surprised he made it out, though. I don't know if he had a whole different team after that or something, but I was thinking this dude was going to go to fucking prison. I'm like, man, just for having a dumb motherfucker like that, you
But
would go
no,
to
because
prison. That
he
dumbass
didn't
lawyer.
he didn't necessarily break the law.
No, 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 he didn't. But But the thing is, in trials like these, especially when it comes to the ones that come out on settlement deals, public opinion is going to be a key factor on it. It's going to be an OJ Simpson, OJ Simpson. whatchamacallit situation, because at the end of it, everybody was, calling a monster pig, and then you had another side saying, he's like, okay, where's the proof? And it was a nasty mess, but luckily they kept it under wraps. They kept it under the rug or under the radar because he signed with Cleveland shortly
Yeah.
afterwards. So I was like, okay. I mean, I guess he figured it out not to have stupid ass people on his legal team, but yeah, no, I thought he was gonna go to jail. I thought he was gonna go to jail for just having a stupid ass lawyer for doing that shit. Because at the end of it all, public opinion is always gonna overshine uh, common sense. Most of the time, it's really that this is a society we live in. I mean, common sense always gets overshadowed by either society or societal opinions or some stupid shit, and it comes along with the extra side of ignorance, and it keeps going, and you don't know what's gonna stop. And so, luckily for him, he got out that situation. However, had to pay a shitload of money. He had to the lowest amount from what I heard of each girl got paid was around $3-4 million. The
I thought it was
low
a hundred
the
thousand.
oh word
I thought it was a
I,
hundred thousand. Three, four
I
million dollars.
the lowest amount too, because there was about 50 or 60 girls, right, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
yeah, it
it
was
was
like
about, it was
50,
about yeah, it was about like
some
20
shit
that
like that.
actually had like allegations, and
Oh, okay,
the rest were like
just
I don't know,
chiming in.
trying to chime
It was
in.
yeah, man. And that's the thing, and that was the only reason. And this is my thing too on that situation. This is why I'm not going hard into the paint. Like, even though I'm fucking around shit on Lizzo, just because of her, just because of the person she is, not because of this situation. Now, if
Yeah.
this situation turns out to be true, then piece of shit. But as of now, you know what I mean, piece of shit. If it turns out to be true, piece of shit. You know what I mean? There's no way around it. Piece of shit.
People get money and get like weird power and start doing weird
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, they start doing crazy shit. But the thing is, who's gonna tell them no?
That's what
That's
I'm
the thing
saying.
about power. That's the thing about power. Who's gonna tell them no? Like, even if those dancers did do that shit, they still agreed to it. It's kind of like what's called. There were some victims during that Harvey Weinstein trial. Some of them weren't even actual victims. They're just girls fucking just saying girls caught in a fucking what do they call it? A fuck it moment. If you get caught in a fuck it moment, some of those girls got caught in a fucking moment. Like, what I mean is, Harvey Weinstein will have girls come over. He'll be in a robe. He'd be like, "Listen, if you want to be in this next movie, you got to get booty butt naked and do some things for some change. Do some strange, do some strange for some change. You know what I mean? Pretty much a get down, lay down situation, but in a
Oh, okay.
sexual kind of like get down, lay down situation. If not, I cut your contract right now."
Mm.
And so they're like, oh, "Fuck." Yeah, and he's like, "Do I get sexual with this motherfucker and keep my money, or do I fucking lose my money and keep my dignity?" It was that situation. Now, keep in mind, Harvey Weinstein's a nasty motherfucker. He's a piece of shit, and I hope he, rots in the deepest corners of hell and shit like that for what he's done. However, some of them, I wouldn't even call them victims. To be real, I wouldn't. I'm a person that looks at it both ways. I don't just look at it from one perspective just so I look good over here, like I'm a saint. I look at both perspectives. I'm like, listen, if you had to do some strength for some change, that's not victim. You're not a victim. You just said fuck it.
You got
You
a
got
part.
caught in you got caught in a fucking moment. That's what I mean by fucking moment. You get caught
And
in
you
the
got a
fucking moment.
father because I don't care how much money a motherfucker offering you. If you got a daddy, your daddy gonna be like, no, I ain't standing for that. I'll give you the money that you need.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah, and that's the thing. But most of them don't. Most of them are coming from shitty situations. Most of these actors and shit like that, these child actors, they're
They
getting
can
put in
afford it.
these yeah they're getting put in these adult situations, and then that's all they know their entire life, sucking up to the person with money. If they do a certain action, they get they get paid for it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
That's usually their mindset, and they're getting they're getting paid along the way. So they're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna look the fool. That's why they have all these actors get in dresses and do all this crazy shit.
I would
That's
never
why they get
fucking
all these guys.
do it.
Yeah, that's why they have all these guys getting dresses. That's how they get all these guys to do some stupid ass shit. And shout
I'm
out
glad
to
Bishop Bell never did that shit. He stand on his like. He was like,
who
I would never fucking put on a dress. And then like
Debo.
no, Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's like one
Oh
of the
yeah,
only
yeah, Dave
rappers I
Chappelle
know
too. Yeah,
that never
yeah,
put
yeah.
on a
Dave
fucking
Chappelle.
dress or anything like that.
Yep, and
Like
and
me,
that's
I
why I
would.
think about. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, me, I would never like even. I have three daughters. If they ask me to do a tea party with them, fine, I'll do it. But I'm not
Oh
putting on
yeah,
a dress.
you
I'm
got
not
to.
about to wear no pink gloves and all that shit. Like, no, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna go to your tea party. Play along
Yeah,
and everything. But I'm not gonna emasculate myself. No, I'm not gonna do that.
yeah. No, you shouldn't. But same time, most of these people get into a fuck it moment, and that's why I don't call them victims. They're adults and they made adult decisions. Were they the best decisions? Probably not. But they were like, you know what? Fuck it. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Like you throw some money at people, they will become
Your
they
slave.
will become pretty much a sex slave, low key. But yeah, no, and that's the thing. And then going back to Lizzo and all these people, like they made a judgment call. It wasn't a good one, but they made a judgment call.
They did.
So
They could have
they
been like,
they
nah.
did. Yeah, they've been like, nope, sorry about that. I'll go catch my own flight, Lizzo. Thanks for the opportunity. You know what I mean? But and now if Lizzo grabbed people, because I know her big ass can grab somebody. If her big ass can grab somebody, like like I said, she signed with the Las Vegas Raiders. If she grabs somebody, what's called, then that's a different story. If she was grabbing on people and forcing them, really forcing them, then that's a different story. Or she had her security team grab somebody and force them in a situation, that's a different story. But like I said, if it was just her saying, "Oh, I want you to do this," and y'all did it,
Yeah, it's like,
and
come on
y'all
now.
did it, I can't really get I can't really get mad at it. And Lizzo, like I said, I don't like Lizzo in the slightest. Already, I came in not liking Lizzo. Keep in mind, I can't keep in mind,
She
but
came
I
out.
gotta keep it.
I was
But
like,
you gotta keep it
wow.
real. Yeah,
Yeah. Yes. As soon as
you got
she came out, I was like, nah, this ain't
no,
something I
because you,
represent.
you got paid probably. I'm pretty sure y'all got paid, but then y'all were like, man, this is probably what happened. Y'all did it and y'all did not like it, but you did it and you got paid. And then along the line, Lizzo kept fucking
Mm-hmm.
pushing the line, and pushing the line. And
Yeah.
you know what? And
Just
you're
get
like,
away
you know
with
what? Yeah. And then you're like, you know what? Fuck it. No, I had enough. I had enough. I'm done. And then the checks stopped coming because you probably live in LA with Lizzo and you're probably making money off her, but now you're out. You're not in her entourage no more. You're not back because most of her backup dancers are her entourage too. And so what's called from my understanding, if I'm not mistaken, it was something I was reading from the. I'm literally reading it right now. I'm not even paying attention, but on the real, like, and she got put out, and they living in L.A. with no checks coming in, especially checks from Lizzo. Oh yeah, that must be rough. So what's your next best decision? All right, let's get a lawyer and let's sue this bitch.
it.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is what
That's
I.
why I think these what they call them, like I forgot I forgot what they call them. It's like agreements.
Yeah, they're trying. Oh yeah, they're trying to file a grievance. But thing is, nah. Like even then, y'all made adult decisions, and you guys, excuse me, and regardless of how shitty the situation was, you guys made it, and you guys put yourself in there. I can't. Me personally, I truly can't really be mad at Lizzo. Now,
Hmm.
if she did something way worse, and she's just being, she's just probably just being a cunt on the real, like not to get fucking raw, but fucking, she was probably just being a cunt. and most of those industry women are anyways.
Yeah,
They,
because
they,
you know
they think they can get away with
that money
anything.
and that fame go to their head, and it
Oh,
kind
that
of just
fame.
amplifies certain bad habits and personalities.
Oh yeah, a multimillionaire feminist, obese feminist. Oh shit, her fucking egos through the fucking roof
Hell
in
yeah,
L.A. Her
that's the
egos
type of
through the
power you
fucking
don't
roof.
want.
Yeah. Oh yes, her egos through the fucking roof. She's like, I can get a local bitch to do whatever the fuck she wants for this money. That and the thing is, and they did it. And so if from what I'm reading, there's nothing worse. And you got fucking Beyonce took her off or the song Break My Soul after because I guess since the lawsuit hit, she removed Lizzo's verse from Break My Soul and she put Britney Spears in
And she's not
instead.
even fucking convicted yet.
I know, but it's a loss. It's just a lawsuit. But fucking, you know what I mean? Like she took it out to get put herself. But I'm like, you see, not even your own homegirls that do the and Beyonce, keeping it real, she does the fucking same thing probably. All the stories I heard from about her, she does
No,
the same thing probably.
nobody snitching on billionaires. That's
Yeah,
the type of money you don't snitch on.
yeah.
Millionaires, yeah, you snitch on a millionaire. You get
Oh
your
yeah,
little.
she's a billionaire. Yeah, they just don't come out. Like if they didn't get that hush money from Jay-Z or Rockefeller, anybody or any of Beyonce's labels, yeah, I mean they'll come out and say some shit, but Beyonce even removed herself from her. And I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like these motherfuckers, this is how they act. This is the time right now is to shit on Lizzo. This is the time. This is the time right now because it's falling apart for Lizzo right now. I mean, just they're probably going to be. This is probably going to go on for a good 6 months, maybe even a year. It's going to go on for a good while. And during this whole time, she's going to be ran through the ringer. She's going to be shitted on so much. People are going to call her so many types of names and this and that.
The
She
feminists
pretty
better
much,
back her up.
yeah, no, the feminists, they turned on her. All her feminist homegirls and everything, they all turned on her. Beyonce turned on her. Fucking Rihanna, I think Rihanna unfollowed her. Nah, actually, hold on. Let me chill out before I was looking through a whole news feed and somebody big unfollowed her and shit like that. And I don't know. But yeah, all her feminist groups and all her feminist fans and shit unfollowed her and shit like that. Is just no. Yeah, yeah. Right now is the what's called Lizzo shit show. Time to shit on Lizzo, y'all. Bring some toilet paper. But but yeah, yo. I mean, it's funny to me. It's funny because the same thing happens to all these other guys, and they really get ran through the ringer. But even now, as bad as it is now for Lizzo, I still doubt that she's gonna get really shitted on. You know what I mean? If it was like it was like
She's
somebody
not gonna
like
get Andrew Tated, like, or anything
no
close
no
to that.
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking
She might
about too.
get she might get Adam 22.
Yeah, yeah, she's getting that. It smells like a Adam 22 situation.
Yeah,
But
not gonna lie, I did watch that video, and I was super like, I was like, ain't no way this dude recorded that. I was like, ain't no way
yeah,
you as a man record your wife getting fucked like that.
oh
Ain't
yeah,
no
no,
way.
Adam
I would have
Adam
been
was
like,
like
bro.
yeah, Adam was like this. Yeah, man. I remember was recording. He was like, he was crying in the back.
But crying with a tear going down. His cuck ass was probably getting hard. His weird ass. He probably was getting
Probably.
hard.
Nah, I give him the benefit. I'll actually give him some dignity. I'll actually say that he was mad during that during that recording. I'll give him some type of dignity. You'll be like, "Steak, bitch. What'd you say, honey? Nothing, honey. You're doing good. You fucking hoe." You know what I mean? He was like saying shit under his breath, and she was like, "What's that, honey?" He's like, "Nothing, baby. I love you.
You know,
You're
it'd be
doing
funny.
good, my
Like
queen."
after that whole session, like, and she's like dog shit tired, like never had that shit before. You know what I'm saying? Like just passed out on the
Nah,
bed or some shit. That shit
fucking
broke
nah. Yeah, she probably tried to kiss him too afterwards. Oh my gosh, baby, I had so much fun.
up.
I'd been like, I'd be like, yeah, bitch, it's time for you to go. But and the crazy thing is, there's a possibility that Jason Love can be the father of that kid because she's pregnant again.
No, stop.
Supposedly, I was reading. I didn't read too much into this article, but I was reading something about what's called supposedly Jason Love might end up being the might be the father of her new kid, and
He
she
he
hasn't aborted it. Yeah, she
he
hasn't
cream
aborted it.
pie.
It's
He cream
crazy.
pie that shit.
I wouldn't put it past them. Uh,
There's if she's pregnant, like on the video, he cream pied her. So if she's
yeah,
pregnant, that's why.
it's not, it's not good. I gonna take a quick commercial break, y'all. 1 second, 1 second.